Welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. So last time we made it to Eterna City after going through Eterna Forest. And now we're going to be exploring Eterna City today. And yeah, still working on my berries over there, it seems like. So I gave them a good watering down today. So anyway, they'll be ready by the next part. But over here, we're getting jump scared again. Hey Naraka, you can't see the Pokemon statue, right? I'll take you there. And over here, what the? Hey, it's that guy. So this is Eterna's Pokemon statue, shaping our world, our time and space in an intertwining spiral. Revered and sinner of the Pokemon of time and space. Sinner's myth, its truth needs investigation. Pardon me, stand aside. Oh hey, when we smacked together, a brilliant flash of inspiration came to me. An easy way to become a great trainer, yeah that. Alright, listen close. Make certain all your attacks hit, avoid enemy attacks for sure. You do that, you never lose, you'd be an invincible trainer. And you go check out the Pokemon statue you see around. Yeah, I want to go here first. It's Eterna City's Pokemon statue. There seems to have been a descriptive plate that appears to have torn off. And behind it is a Draco plate. And there's text engraved in the back of the attack plate. When the universe was created, its shards became this plate. So this is a holodime, actually. Believe it or not. And it raises the power dragon type use. Anyway, this statue, apparently in the manga, it looks like a combination of the box art type trace of Diamond and Pearl, which is kind of funny. It's kind of hard to tell from here, but yeah. Over here we have Route 211. We'll worry about that later in this part probably, so yeah. They say this is an awesome Pokemon that people saw long ago. And in here, we have a shop actually. The herb shop, home of effective yet inexpensive medicine. So yeah, we got the heal powder, energy root, and revival herb. So yeah. That heals status problems, this heals 50 HP, this heals 200 HP, and this is full revive. But the problem is that they lower your Pokemon's happiness, so I don't really like using them because of that. Herbal meds work most impressively, but your Pokemon won't like them. They're horribly bitter and sweet. Yeah, it's basically like real life medicine. Someone ought to invent herbal medicine that isn't bitter. That would be a medical breakthrough. Considering how good those items are, that would be amazing, but yeah. Especially because they're also very not pricey as well. Also, that device you have is a Pokedex. Wow, it brings back some memories. Pardon me, what's your name? Oh, okay, hello Naraka, I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia, I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there's a statue of an ancient Pokemon. Have you seen it already? According to the myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it when you're traveling with your Pokedex. Oh, I know, try using this, it should be useful. We get HMO1, Cut. Remember, the hidden move Cut can be used in the field. It'll let you go places that were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling out your Pokedex, right? Then let be with you, young trainer. Oh, there's one last thing. Please give my regards to Professor Rowan. Okay, so yeah. He seems like a pretty cool person, but anyway, Cut. 50 power normal type move with 95 actually, it's not good. But, actually side up Cold Manner. It can Rock Smash though, and that's the important part. So yeah, I misremembered that, but hey, I was right about the Rock Smash thing, so that's good. So we can have Cut on Beedrick, that's why having Beedrick's good. Have you seen our building? Team Galactic is so sticky rich so we can have one built instantly, so I assume either the Pokemon they steal like sell for money or something, or the higher ups are really rich people that'll have a lot of I don't know, inheritance. I don't know what the right word is, but anyway. Hey you, yeah you trainer. It's okay, never mind. You're tough. I won't take I'll just let you keep your Pokemon. Carry on. In here. Let's dig up some treasure. I'm from Orberg. I work at the mining museum there. I got advice from the underground man to dig out treasure and spheres. Before I get digging, let me share his advice with you. While you're digging, you may uncover dark rocks. They are very hard. If you keep hitting them, the wall will collapse. Never get that and be digging up treasure in no time. I am the first to have gone underground and dug some tunnels. You can call me the Underground Man, everyone else does. I'll make a gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. We get the Explorer Kit. My gift to you, the Explorer Kit will instantly take you underground. You need only use it and you'll be down the tunnels. The underground is a different world where you can do this, that, and the other thing too. Let me mentor you to become a full-fledged spelunker. Will you take on that challenge? Sure. Well said, my young friend. I will teach you by assigning missions. First, go underground. Going underground is quite easy. Simply use your Explorer Kit. If you accomplish that, I will give you your next task. We'll worry about that, I think, a bit later. Because, it's quite complicated to be honest. It's quite a complex account. I was thinking of maybe showing off after we've finished in Eterna City. That's what I want to do, but anyway. All I ever unearth are armor fossils. My buddy only digs up skull fossils. I wonder why that happens. It doesn't matter though, I can just swap them with my buddy. I simply let a Pokemon hold an armor fossil and trade it to him. So that's good to know. The underground tunnels go everywhere. Grab your friends and let's play together using DS wireless communications. Yeah, it's basically like, it's kind of a multiplayer thing, but I think you can still access it even on single player and even on emulators too. But yeah, I already talked to you. So let me try... Did I try going downwards here? No I didn't, because yeah, there's a house here and another Team Galactic. Hey you there kid, stay over from the Pokemon statue. Team Galactic is conducting an official investigation here. And in here, Eterna came to be long ago an honor of Asian Pokemon. Though many things have changed, what is important has not. I hope it remains that way forevermore. Sheesh, what's the world coming to? Someone ripped off the descriptive plate from the Pokemon statue. Now no one can read the inscription. Why would someone do that? Actually, want to know what it said? Sure. The first inscription went like this sort of. Creation of Dia, giver of time. In laughter there is tears, and likewise, the same time flows, the blessing of Dia. Yikes, I've forgotten big chunks of it. Want to hear about the other inscription? Sure. The second inscription went sort of like this. Birth of Powell, creator of parallel dimensions. Alive yet not alive, rifts in space. To arrive in the same unit, the blessing of Powell. I've heard some people talk about there once being a third inscription. I'm kinda skeptical though, I mean think about it. A third Pokemon alongside those that control time and space? There couldn't possibly be a Pokemon that way. I've seen a Pokemon statue. When I was a wee child, it used to be the centerpiece of many festivals. So there you go. And yeah, now, let's go back to the middle of the town now. So we went into the underground place. Here is, oh yeah, we're gonna talk to you as well. My friend said Team Galactic took his favorite Pokemon away. I don't think he's telling the truth. Team Galactic looks so cool. They don't look like conflicts. Rad Rickshaw Cycle Shock. Get on a ride. Yeah, that's the name, alright. But he's not here. The manager's gone to the Team Galactic building and hasn't returned. I wonder what's holding him up. Yeah, that can't be good. So yeah, as I said, he's got a lot of bikes. That's definitely not hinting at something that we're about to get, so yeah. And you got another old man. I'm trying to say it's not anything like it was before, way back in the day. But yeah, I didn't call on the music, I actually like it. It's got an interesting flair to it, I guess. They say it's an old city. It doesn't look it, though. Not with all these tall buildings. Anyway, into the Pokemon. The escape road is indispensable. I wish I had one when I got into a tough spot in the Eterna Forest. I would have been able to walk to the entrance instantly. So apparently escape roads work in that place. I guess it really is like a dungeon. The more gym badges you have, the better they treat your Pokemon. You get to buy a better section of merchandise, see, but I don't have a single gym badge. It's because Gardenia is too much. Ugh, I don't want to see another grass Pokemon ever again. If I have flying type Pokemon, then I lose streak with them. Luckily though, there's quite a few of them into the forest, but anyway. Airmail, Healball, Netball, Nestball. Nestball's new. It allows you to catch Pokemon. It has a higher catch rate against Pokemon that are low leveled. Under level 30 basically is the benchmark. So yeah, if a Pokemon's like level 2, it has a really high catch rate, but the more you increase the level, the less effective it becomes. And yeah, you're saying the same stuff because we still only have one gym badge. Since that Team Galactic building went up, the city's atmosphere has gone all creepy and tense. I don't know what those people are doing up in that place. But here's the condominiums again. I said it right, maybe. I don't know. Because, yeah, I got help in the comments. Hello, hello. Ah, here he is. I'm the official name reader. Want me to write the nicknames of your Pokemon? Yeah. So now we can actually change Staravia to the nickname one. So yeah, here we go. So what did I get for suggestions? So I got some advanced ones names actually, because yeah, we did watch a reboot camp playthrough a little bit. So we had Hawk and Eagle. Yeah, of course. Very simple names, but very effective. Hawk actually fits really well with Staravia's or Staraptor's color scheme too. But the name I ended up liking the most was Jatayu. So this might seem weird, but if you look at what Jatayu looks like in Hindu mythology, it kind of fits. It does fit the shiny a bit better than the regular form, but I don't know, I think it still fits. And also, it means that we can have another Ramayan reference, because Hanuman is also in the Ramayan. So yeah, I thought that would be a very cool idea. Having that. The whole team doesn't need to be, you know, based on that, but again, I couldn't resist the fact that, yeah, we already had a Pokemon that was already named after a character in the Ramayan, so I want to do another one. But yeah, Jatayu is a demigod in the Ramayan, and yeah, he takes the form of either an eagle or vulture. And of course, most people in S and T know that it's based on a vulture in that game. But yeah, if you see some actual, like the statues and stuff, it looks more like an eagle. So yeah, the vulture form seems a little bit less, popular, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't really end well for Jatayu though, because he gets killed by, Ravana. Because yeah, Jatayu tries to save Sita, kinda like Hanuman did, but yeah, then Ravana kills Jatayu. So yeah. And again, like I said, I couldn't resist the fact that yeah, we had two references to the Ramayan in this. And there's actually, that also reminds me of something very cool as well about too, which I might talk about later, but anyway, let's go for it. Done. For now, this Pokemon shall be known as Jatayu. It is a better name than Full Health, fortunately. So there we go. Excuse me, but do you got that Pokemon named Weasel? Want to trade it for my Chatot? Sure. Yeah, this is why I call it Weasel. Because I want to show off Chatot. This is the earliest you can get Chatot. It's not too far away in the wild, I think, but yeah. Seemed to have lagged a little bit there, but that's okay. So there it is. We got Charap, I think. The Chatot. Yes, so awesome. Weasel. I so promise I'll be good to it. Oh yeah, Chatot can learn some human speech pretty quickly. Try it out. Try out its move Chatter. You'll totally see what I mean. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have Chatter because it's level 19 move. Now let's talk about what you get. So it's a lonely nature, which isn't the best. I wish it had a special attacking racing nature because that seems to fit it better. It also comes with a leopard berry though, and yeah, it has Tangle Feet for its ability. That's a new ability. Does it always come with this? Let me just double check that. Yes, it does actually. It always comes with Tangle Feet, but yeah, its level can change though. If the Weasel's high level, it'll be high level, which is really cool. But yeah, Tangle Feet, that's a new ability. What it does is, yeah, it says right there, raises evasion if the Pokemon's confused. Yeah, I wouldn't rely on that or anything like that, but it is a very funny sounding ability, so yeah. And yeah, it has Peck, Growl, and Mirror moves. So yeah, if you need a flying type Pokemon for the gym, well, Chatot's there for you. And you also take its Leopard Berry, a very useful one. So yeah, let's talk about Chatot right now. So Chatot is a very weird Pokemon. It's another normal flying type, but it has, but it does differentiate itself by quite a bit. It doesn't evolve at all, and yeah, for moves, it learns Sing. Fury attack, and then it learns at 21 actually is when it learns the signature Chatter, the one that kid talked about. So here's how it works. So it's a 60 power special flying type move, and it says it may confuse the foe. Now in this game, what that actually means is it has a very weird mechanic to it. Basically, you can actually speak into the mic, the DS's mic with Chatter, once it learns the move Chatter. And then if you do that, the louder that you spoke into the mic, the higher chance you confuse with the move Chatter. Very weird, but kind of a cool idea. But in later generations, they simplified it. Instead, all you need to do is, well, you don't need to speak in the mic at all. In later generations, it's always confuses. It's 100% chance, so yeah. So, its other moves, we got Taunt, Mimic, Roost, Uproar, Feather Dance, and Hyper Voice. Alright moves, Hyper Voice is actually kind of cool, and later generations will get Boom Burst, and I think Hurricane as well, so yeah, it obviously wants to become quite a good special attack. But anyway, the TMs, not much. Again, it's a special attacker, and none of these really help that much. Except for maybe U-turn, because that's a good move. And then for move tutors, Heat Wave is of course a very good option for a Pokemon like this. But that's post-game. And then for egg moves, Nasty Plot is a cool one. I'm not sure again. Nice Spot's a cool one, but yeah, again, that's kind of a hard move to get because it's an egg move. And then its stats, 92 special attack and 91 speed. Yeah, it's a lot better at special attacking than Knockdown, but yeah, it is not very bulky at all. I mean, it's 42 special defense, 45 defense, 76 HP, and 65 attack. So yeah, weird poke on this one. I probably wouldn't use it myself, but hey, it does sound pretty fun in later generations once it gets Boom Burst, because that's a strong move, especially on normal types, so yeah. Weird Pokemon. I wouldn't, you actually get another normal flying type that's a special attacker as well, around this part. I like that one better, to be honest, but anyway. Hi, I'm the building superintendent. I remain a vigilant 24-hour watch. Alright. Up here, we have this girl. Gardenia Chimney goes out to Eterna Forest every so often. I always wonder what she does there. The move Recycle is to be used during battle. When you use Recycle, Pokemon can use its item once again. So now, this is it, the one you've been all waiting for. Oh god, is this gonna be the embarrassing stuff that I said earlier in the game? Oh god. It's time for Sinnoh now, your portal to what's hip and happening in Sinnoh. Here's the first story on the cutting edge of Sinnoh trends. My daddy's a big shot at TV stations, so I get to be on TV. I'll tell you about the nature Pokemon. Okay, thank goodness. It's not talking about us, man. A Pokemon with the timid nature likes 2 sweet puffins. I'm not lying. I bought 102 sweet puffins and tested it myself. Also, I like hot milk. See ya. Alright. I've had this TM Recycle for such a long time. It's not anything that I have much use of these days, but it appealed to good use of it. So we got TM67, sorry. Recycle. That's a weird move, alright. The user recycles a single-use item that's been used in battle so it can be used again. Yeah, it's pretty on the nose. It can be used for some pretty cool stuff. Of course, reusing a held item is of course what it's known for. Like you can it's mainly used to like bring back berries and stuff. It's interesting, but yeah, nothing like super practical or anything like that. Badges from gyms or contests. There's more than just one way to be a winner, it seems. Here's hoping you'll find something in which you can be the winner. Alright. I gathered up a lot of berries, so I'm trading them for accessories. Next up, Home City. I'm taking the contest challenge. You can't catch me, I set some traps. Haha, I got you now, I'm gonna take your flag. See, that's part of the underground. Again, I can't really show it off because I can't show off that much. I'm only gonna show off a little bit. The important parts of it, so yeah. That you can do on your own, but yeah. Down here, you can see the gym. If you're visiting Eterna, you need to get yourself a bicycle and take a ride down the cycling road. And this person's got blocked stuff. Going on the ground with the Explorer is a blast, isn't it? No one in this house. We actually do have the Explorer code, but yeah, I wonder if they will let us pass. But yeah, Eterna City Pokemon Gym, Leader Gardenia, Master Vivid Plant Pokemon. And over here is a Super Potion, very nice. And here's the gym leader. Hi, I'm Gardenia, I'm this town's gym leader. My last challenger was this awfully speedy young guy. Actually, his name is Barry, he told me about you. He said that another challenger's on the way, so that may be Antsy. At my gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, until the end. The challenge has to beat all the other gym trainers first. I'll be waiting for you in the back, trainer. Don't disappoint me. So yeah, we can challenge her right now, in fact. No, actually no, this person doesn't block us off. But this will, because this is second road. But we have this dude, Naraka, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Lucas's father. I've come a long way to help you on your adventure at the Professor's behest. Naraka, let me ask you how many Pokemon you've met. Oh my, you've met 40 Pokemon. Wonderful. Yes, bravo. Professor Rowan should be delighted. Here's something for you. But you get the EXP share. Pokemon holding EXP share will get some of the EXP points from battle. It will get EXP points even if it didn't actually battle, therefore it should be held by a Pokemon that you want to raise quickly. Also, a Pokemon you get in a trade may disobey you if it's too high level. Don't worry though, it'll obey if you have enough gym badges. So there you go, but you get the EXP share. It's a held item in this game, and yeah, it basically means that the Pokemon holding it will always get half the experience of the Pokemon fights. And then if it was to fight but then switch out, it actually gets 3/4 the experience. That's pretty cool. But anyway, we are about to go to Route 211, which means the new Pokemon I talk about. So yeah, let me get the info up. I think I know what Pokemon we're going to talk about first. We're going to be talking about the most common one first. If I can find it. Let's talk about Meditite first. So Meditite is an amazing Pokemon. It has some competition because it used to be the only Psychic Flying type, but now there's another one that's also really good. This is a Ninja Boy, by the way. They like to hide in stuff. Zubat, doesn't that sound like a ninja bursting from cover? But anyway, so Meditite. It's still pretty good though. It has the pure power ability, and that's what makes this Pokemon. It doubles its attack stat. Attack power is doubled, I should be saying. But yeah, what that means actually is that the attack stat itself is doubled after all other calculations. That includes its nature and EV. So yeah, as you can probably expect, yeah, if you get attack crazy nature, that gets boosted even more. So yeah, it becomes extremely powerful. The only problem is it takes a while to evolve. Level 37. So before then, what can you get? Not much, unfortunately. It doesn't learn a physical move until level 22. Before then, it's stuck with special moves. And yeah, that physical move at level 22 is Faint, but level 29 you do get Force Pop, and then at level 32 you get High Jump Kick. Oh, my Zubat Tri-Stars. I think that's what he said, but anyway. But yeah, there's actually quite a lot of Pokemon, because you can go in that cave, and there's some more Pokemon there. But yeah, of that, the Cyclop, and then it evolves into Medicham. Yeah, this is a great Pokemon, like I said, because of its ability. It can remember all the elemental punches, which is quite nice. And yeah, you can get like Power Trick, Reverse, and not amazing moves, I'll admit, but yeah. He has a junior dude, see how they're gonna go. Huh? But anyway, for TMs, physical moves are what you want. Like maybe Brick Break, there's like Rock Tomb, Rock Slide, that's a great option. And that's really it. Those elemental punches are definitely quite nice, so yeah, I recommend maybe making use of one. And yeah, that's also what I can do with Mewtwo's, but I also highly recommend Zenheadbutt. Zenheadbutt's a physical psychic type move, so you get it's a physical stat move basically, something it really needs. And then for the egg moves, the two most interesting ones, I mean there's also Faker, that's not bad either. But yeah, the two most interesting ones are Psychic Cup, which is slightly weaker than Zenheadbutt, but 100% accurate, and Bullet Punch for priority. And its stats. 60 attack doesn't seem that much, but yeah, when it gets doubled, that's a lot. And 80 speed is not bad either. So yeah, it is kind of frail though, only 75 defenses and then 60 HP, so yeah, a little bit frail. But yeah, not terrible though. This is an amazing Pokemon. It's definitely the offensive of the two Psychic Flying types. The other one's a lot more well balanced, but yeah. Merchando, still amazing Pokemon. I really like it a lot. Definitely want to try using it one day. Unfortunately not this playthrough because I already have a fight type, so yeah. Alright. It's missing, so that's good, the Onyx. So what are we going to talk about next? Let's talk about Chingling next. A new baby Pokemon again. You loom before me as a giant presence. So, where is Chingling? I wonder. There it is. So Chingling is a psychic type Pokemon. Yeah, like I said, it's a new baby Pokemon for Chameko. You need a pure sense to breed into it with Chameko, and it evolves with happiness during the night, although it has a 70 base happiness, so not as bad as Loopney. So anyway, let me take a sip. Okay. So let's talk about it. So yeah, let's just go straight to Chameko then. Because again, it's a happiness evolution, so I doubt its move pool changes too much. I guess I'll see what the exclusive moves are. At 22, yeah, I have a sore. I'm not really sore throat. My throat's kind of bumped up today, I guess. But anyway, at level 22, Chingling learns Last Resort, which is cool, I guess. You can get Sleuth as a Mutator and recover as an egg move, so that's kind of interesting. What are you? Look at these beautiful wings. Yeah, it's a bird keeper, but anyway. Let's actually talk about Chameko now. So, it doesn't really... I mean, it can get confusion pretty early on at level 14, which isn't bad. Uproar's not bad either. Yawn's a good status with a 25. It gets Double Edge at 33, which I don't think it's good at using. Heal Ball at 38. Which is a cool move. Extensive 46 and Healing Push. So this is good support moves. It gets Calm Mind, it gets Shadow Ball, Bid TM, Energy Ball and Charge Beam, Thunder Wave, and Grass Knot. So there's some decent coverage here and there for Chameko. For Mutators, Icy Wind and Knockoffs are good because of its support-based identity. And then for egg moves, Curse, it's not good for this thing. The Sable could be fun, and it also gets Hypnosis to say, oh you, I'm gonna pick you for that. Also Wish. And stat-wise, it's extremely mediocre. It has 95 special attack, that's its highest stat, 80 social defense, 70 defense, 65 speed, 65 HP, and 50 attacks. So yeah, it can special attack a little bit, and it can take a hit or two. That's really all. It's very, like, mediocre. And here's Team Total. I already showed off that move before. Again, there's nothing like special about this Pokemon at all. Like, yeah, but there's another tanky psychic type around here as well, so yeah. And yeah, there's Mount Coronet and also an Energy Powder. So yeah. Anyway, you can't really go through here that much, but it's okay. But yeah, like I said, Chingling, yeah, I'm not a fan, to be honest, in Chameko. Again, it's just a really bland psychic type that doesn't do anything special. And there's an Ice Heal. And yeah, like I said, there's nothing else here. Because we need a new HM move. So might as well see what Pokemon there are, because we still have a couple to talk about. So like I said, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Chameko's just extremely bland, but it has a cool design at least. And the last Pokemon is Bronzor, another new Pokemon for this generation. So Bronzor, extremely good. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the abilities again. But I'm pretty sure that yeah, Chameko gets Levitate, which isn't bad, but yeah, again, mediocre Pokemon. But yeah, Bronzor, it's all about its ability and its type. It's a Steel Psychic type, and what you need to know about it in this game is that it's only weak to Fire and Ground. It gets more weaknesses in later generations, but yeah, in this generation though, that's pretty cool. Because of its abilities, Levitate or Heat Proof. Levitate is self-explanatory, but Heat Proof, what that does is damage from fire moves and burn is halved. So yeah, that means it basically, the gimmick of this Pokemon is that it only has one weakness, and the weakness is determined by its ability. I prefer Levitate to be honest, but yeah. You could definitely try Heat Proof though, because Heat Proof is the one that they're gonna expect less. So yeah. You can catch people off guard. It kind of evolves late at 33 though, so that's like one of its few downsides. But yeah, it gets extra sensory at level 19. It starts a confusion too, so yeah, once it gets there, it's a good tank. You can also find Chingling here apparently. And yeah, I'll see if I can pick it up, because again, this is kind of a cool design for it once again. But yeah, there's also Iron Defense at 26, Safeguard, Gyro Ball. Oh, that's 35, so yeah, by then it's evolved. So yeah, let's talk about Bronzong. Again, pretty powerful Pokemon this one. Let's see, how am I doing Pokeballs? I could use some more, so I'm gonna buy some, I think. Anyway, it can remember Sunny Day and Rain Dance, which is interesting. It relates to its Pokedex entries, which is really cool. But yeah, like I said, Gyro Ball's a good move, it's very slow. There's Future Sight, Feint Attack, Payback can also be good, and Heal Blood. And then for TMs, it's got some good ones too. Well, there's Shingling's Pokedex entry. There's an orb inside its mouth. When it hops, the orb bounces all over and makes a ringing sound. Yeah, I'm not using this thing, but yeah. Again, kind of cool Pokemon. Anyway, so yeah, Calm Mind. Earthquake is actually really good too. Psychic as well. Maybe Shadow Ball. I probably wouldn't teach this thing Shadow Ball. Rock Polish, I probably wouldn't go with that. There's even Grass Knot, Flash Can's also good. And then for Luteus, Iron Head could be good. And Zen Headbutt maybe, depending on what its nature is. Because yeah, it can mix attack, but yeah, its main use is being used as a wall, because it has 116 defense and special defense. 67 HP could be a little better, but that's okay. And yeah, it can be function as a tank. It does only have 33 speed, but it does have a decent 89 attack and 89 special attack, so yeah. Again, this thing can tank very well, and it has a good type as well, so great Pokemon this one. Definitely one that I've had a good amount of fun using in the past, I think. I think I used it once before and it really impressed me, so yeah. So that's Bronzong. And yeah, quite a cool Pokemon. Too bad it lost its cool gimmick once Gen 6 happened. We also call it Meta type, which is cool, so yeah. It can also Milk, which is kind of cool, but anyway. Now let's talk about Mount Coronet. At least this here. But anyway, this is a Meditite. It always trains deep in mountains. It levitates when it heightens its spiritual power through meditation. And yeah, like I said, this is a cool Pokemon. Anyway, let's look at Mount Coronet. I want to see what Pokemon we can find in this area. I think there's one new Pokemon. It's a really good one too, so yeah. So yeah, let's go back to that Pokemon set while I look for Mount Coronet, and then we'll look at the encounters. But yeah, Mount Coronet is the big mountain of this region, and yeah, it divides the two parts of the region actually, so that's pretty cool. And there it is. So we're gonna go heal. I'll probably put away the Chingling too because I'm not too interested in it. So, Mount Coronet. So in here you can find actually 2 new Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. I do believe, from what I can tell. I actually didn't think you could find one of these Pokemon here, but yeah. And yeah, like I said, I'll put away the what I'm trying to say, the Chingling. So yeah, let's end this part by talking about the last 2 Pokemon. So those are Cleffa and Nosepass. So Cleffa first. Again, this is another baby Pokemon. The baby Pokemon for Clefairy, actually. Although yeah, this one you always get from breeding. But anyway, this Pokemon became really popular in the generation, even with competitive battling, thanks to its new ability, Magic Guard. So Magic Guard makes it so that it only takes damage from attacks. It prevents all damage except from direct attack moves. Very strong ability. Once people realized how strong this ability was, yeah, Clefable became one of the best Pokemon in competitive Gen 4. Yeah, it's that good. Despite the fact that, yeah, Clefable doesn't have the best stats in the world. But yeah, Cleffa isn't too great. It can learn Magical Leaf, which is kinda cool. It has a good base happiness of 140 as well, so evolving it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Into Clefairy. So yeah, its evolution is a stone evolution, so yeah, what moves can you get before you evolve it maybe? It learns a lot of random moves though. Follow Me is good in double battles, Minimize is pretty trolly, it raises evasion. Wake Up Slap is fine type coverage, this is weird. Cosmic Power is a decent tanking move because it allows you to boost your defensive social events. Metronome, yeah, Metronome is a gamble, alright. Gravity is a fun move. It's like a weather condition of sorts. It intensifies gravity and makes it so that accuracy is increased. And yeah, flying Pokemon and levitators can't do that anymore. I don't remember when the accuracy boost came into play. It might be in Gen 4, but yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, nowadays it does boost accuracy. Moonlight at 37 could be a good healing move, although you probably don't need it in like regular battles. Night Screen at 40 and Media Mash at 43. That could be a nice, fun move to have. And then finally Healing Wish at 46, a strong move, alright. Let's talk about Clefable now. So yeah, Clefable doesn't really learn anything via level up because it's a stone evolution. So let's go over the TS, which does a lot. You can basically give it whatever you want. There's amazing special coverage, there's some good physical moves, there's of course return for stab, some good support moves like Thunder Wave, even Stealth Rock if you really want. Yeah, it's all here, alright. Same goes to the Mewtwo's. There's also a lot of good options here too, although not as good as the TNs in my opinion. And then for Egg moves, there isn't too much great here, I think. Wish is good, but only really in competitive, and Belly Drum sounds kind of fun. And then, yeah, there's a rare favorite Hardcore something. And yeah, we just talked about its moves. Let's go with the stats now. So Clefable only has 85 special attack and 90 special defense, 95 HP, and yeah, it's pretty well rounded though. It only has 60 speed, 70 attack, 73 defense, but its normal type means that yeah, it learns a lot of moves and it has an amazing ability. Make sure you get Magic Card. Amazing ability. You can do so many cool things with that too. Let's talk about that to end off, I guess. So first off, status elements really don't do anything to it. Mainly, of course, Poison and Fire or Burn. Burn will still cut your attack, but Poison will basically do nothing to you and protect you against other status elements because you can't be you can't be afflicted with 2 status elements unless Confuse is one of them, which doesn't really count. That also means that Facade becomes a good move, because yeah, it can basically status itself and not have to worry about, it can status itself and not have to worry about, the repercussions. There's another weird thing too about Magic Card, but only in Gen 4. Apparently it also stops full paralysis. You'll still get the speed drop, but yeah, you won't get fully paralyzed, which again, that's also not bad. Especially if you are going the tanking role too. But again, like, Poison's probably the best thing to get inflicted with this thing. Another thing that Magic Card allows you to do is use Life Orb. That's a new Held Item. It boosts all your damage, but you take 10% of your HP. But Clefable doesn't care. It's a hard item to get, but if you manage to get it on your Clefable, it's amazing. Especially with its good type coverage. So yeah, it could definitely become a very fun offensive tank. So yeah, I love this Pokemon a lot. And yeah, it got even better in later generations too, once it got its Fairy type. An even better type for it. So yeah, I like this Pokemon a lot. I kinda wish it's Pokemon I haven't really used. And yeah, once I realized how good its ability was as well, yeah, I really want to try it one day. So yeah, maybe I will. I also really like what Cleffa looks like. It's a really cute baby Pokemon. Anyway, time to talk about the last Pokemon you can catch in Mount Coronet. Nosepass. So yeah, apparently you can find Nosepass this way. I thought you needed to wait a little bit, but yeah, according to my info, it seems like you can encounter it. In that area of in that area of Mount Coronet. But it is a 5% counter from what I can tell. And yeah, where can I find it? In the Pokédex. There it is. So Nose Pass. Rock type. It has Sturdy and Magna-Pull abilities. Sturdy's not as good anymore, and Magna-Pull can be good, but mainly in competitive battling, not really in world battle. But anyway, what's cool about it is that to evolve it, it needs to level up at Mount Coronet, which you catch it there. So yeah, that's really convenient. You can immediately get its evolution in Probobus. But yeah, we'll see if yeah, we can actually, you know, we'll see if let me double check something. Yep, just checking that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can catch this early. Again, I'm still a little bit surprised about that, but anyway. Let's check Probus actually. I think it doesn't really learn anything different from its pre-evolution. There's two moves, Harden and Rock Throw. Yeah, evolve this thing straight away. So yeah, let's talk about its move pool, which got a bit updated in Platinum apparently. So yeah, you can remember Magnet Rise, Gravity, Iron Defense, and Magnet Bomb, which is pretty cool. There's Block at 19, Thunder Wave, that's a great support move. Rock Slide at 31, so you got some stab right there. Power Gem at 49 is interesting because yeah, this thing can special attack a little bit. There's Discharge at 55, Stone Edge, another powerful rock type move, the Lock on Zap Camp combo, which I don't really like that much because you can just use like Discharge and Thunderbolt, but it's there. And then finally at level 79 it lets Earth Power, which is cool. Very good type coverage, especially with Magna-Pull. And for TMs, it has Thunderbolt, Earthquake could be a good option, Rock Polish, maybe not. Stealth Rock, of course, is good, and so is Flash Gun. For immunities against the punches, you probably, by the time you get to post-game, you could probably give it Earth Power then, because it's level 79. And then for egg moves, Explosion could be good, maybe Double Edge, and then it gets Head Smash and Knuckles or something. And then for its stats, it's not what I call good, but it's interesting at the very least. It has only 40 speed, but of course it's supposed to be a tank as well. Probably not as good as Bronzong, because Bronzong is the much better type. It's a Rock Steel type, which yeah, as the Steel type evolves. The only problem with that is there's two annoying ×4 weaknesses in fighting and ground. And it still has some other weaknesses too, like to water, for example. But I think actually that's its only weaknesses. Let me just make sure of that. Yep, it's only weak to water, fighting, and ground, although yeah, those last two are ×4. But yeah, it has lots of defense, 145 defense, 150 special defense, and of course 60 HP. So it's not like the most tanky Pokemon in the world. It also doesn't really have a way to recover its HP very easily either. And then yeah, it can hit back kind of hard with 75 special attack. With its high special attack, yeah, you want to try the special boost I mentioned. So like your Power Gems, Earth Powers, Flash Cans, and Thunderbolts. You might have a good boost like that if you do. There's a Pokemon I'm definitely interested in using one day. Again, there's another Pokemon that my brother thinks looks like myself, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, interesting Pokemon this one, not gonna lie. Maybe I could have used it in this playthrough, I'm not so sure. Again, its type is a little bit odd, but hey, it definitely got some cool things in legendaries too, like Volt Switch as well, so yeah. This is a very interesting Pokemon, right? Well, I wouldn't consider it good or anything like that, but the fact that you can evolve it like right now is definitely quite nice. With its pretty good type. It can definitely help you in the third gym, because it should be able to basically tank everything though, because they don't really use any of its weaknesses against it. So it should be able to just tank everything, which is very nice. Of course, Toxic, I didn't talk about that move, that's a good move for a tank too. You can consider on your Bronzong or your Propass. So anyway, that's all the new Pokemon. Yeah, there's quite a lot there as well. And yeah, I wanted to save the gym for the next part, so that's why I waited there. So yeah, next time we're going to be taking on Gardenia and her Grass-type Pokemon, but we have two Pokemon that are good against her, so that should be pretty easy for us, so hopefully. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.